Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. Happening today at the Weatherford High School baseball field is the Western Oklahoma Baseball Coaches Association All-Star Game. A large school game will be played at 4:30 with a small school game at 7. On the large North team is Clinton's Vince Jones, Jackson MacArthur and Brent Murphy from Elk City, and Grayson Dunn and Preston King from Weatherford. On the small South team is Isaac Sonatakoy and Bodie Rains from Fort Cobb, Carnegie Stetson West, Dayson Corbin will represent Sentinel. Easton Allen gets in from Binger, and from Calumet it's Kingston Arnold and Caleb Thiessen. Head coach for Calumet, Cody Thiessen, has also been selected to help coach the team.
That's an award that I have a lot of respect for because that's voted on by your peers. That's voted on by the other coaches. And so I was honored to get that. I have helped in the last couple of years with the game, and I think I'll do that again this year. I think Coach Garza from Fletcher is actually going to be the head coach, and I'm just going to be his assistant. I like doing those all-star games because those kids, they deserve to be there, and most of them, it's their last game they're going to get to play in high school, and getting to put them in there and having them meet each other and getting to be on the same team with each other, for so long, they're rivals.
Making the small North team is Sayers Rocky Willis, Jake Butler and Teague Ferris from Canute. Keaton Adams and Curtis Schilling make it from Leedy. David Sombrano gets in from Hydro Weekly. Wyatt Davis represents Thomas. Hammond sends Brett Allen and Ryan Shields. Ace Snowden makes it from Merritt, and Rylan Moore, Orson Jabara, and head coach Brian Holt have been selected from Arapahoe Butler. At the Weatherford School Board meeting last week, John Higbee, former Clinton head football coach, was hired on as assistant coach. Higbee, who led the Reds for 8 seasons, tells us about moving to Weatherford.
Right off the bat, Coach Sossman had talked to me probably within a week or two, and I actually kind of had thought about it. It was in my mind for a little while. I just thought, maybe it is time to go get out of being a head coach for a little while, maybe forever, I don't know, and see if this is a better fit. I'd looked around. I'd been looking around for quite a while, but I don't have to move, and it is a good fit. I've already gone through a couple of practices with them. Really like the coaching staff.
Higbee on the transition from head to assistant coach.
I'd like to say that it takes a lot of pressure off of me, but I'm probably not built the way everybody else is. I think I woke up at 3 a.m. after the first practice, and my wife actually looked over at me and said, you're not the head guy anymore. And I said, I know, Jen, but you know how I am around football. It's going to be tough to step back and not act like the head coach, not to be that guy. I'm trying careful not to step on people's toes, just feel my way out, but I want to contribute, do the best I possibly can.
Higbee will be in charge of the offensive and defensive lines.
Well, I've been an offensive line coach one way or another for 36 years. I kind of feel like the offensive defensive lines in general can have the greatest effect on a positive effect or negative, I guess, on a program, on a team, on a game, even on a practice. Nobody can affect that more than they can as a group. And I see just how important that is. So I'm really happy to be on that's where I fit. If I'm coaching an individual, position, that's where I want to be. I want to be in a mix with those guys.
Weatherford finished the 2025 season 9-3. With a look at state sports, here's Dave Lanning.
Oklahoma baseball fell in the first round of the SEC baseball tournament last night, losing to LSU 6-2. Sooners now await the NCAA postseason fate. The NCAA selection show takes place Sunday morning, 11 o'clock. Oklahoma will look to play in its 5th straight and 43rd NCAA tournament. The Oklahoma City Thunder tried to get back on the winning track tonight. Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals in the Paycom Center. Tip-off 7:30. Thunder was on the short end of a 2-overtime loss to the Spurs Monday night, 122-115. Again, tip-off 7:30 in Bricktown. Dave Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma Network.
And that's sports for your Wednesday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.